Yo, what is good, YouTube? We're back, man. It's Fuego here with another live stream for you guys. As always, shout out to the YouTube peeps. Thank you guys for watching back if you're here. But yeah, just today, gonna be playing some viewer decks. The link should work. I don't know what happened last time we tried a viewer deck stream, but it was not working. But I think everything should be good to go now. So super pumped for that. Ready to play your guys' decks. And we got Looney Boy in here first and followed up by John Knack second. Welcome in, guys. Hope things are going well. And we got Daniel says sup Fuego and Rocky hey goat. Welcome in, everybody. As you can see from the title, we're going to be using some viewer decks today, so super pumped for that. So make sure to go drop those in the Discord in the stream deck suggestion channel. Let me do a quick sound check right here. Sound check 1, 2. All right, let's see. All right, perfect. All right, audio sounds good to me. Unfortunately, I am at the beach right now, so I did get a new microphone, so the audio will be better once I get back home and I'm able to use the microphone. But for now, we're just going to be rocking like we have been. So let's see, we're going up against Sindorm in the first match here. Very nice. We got Silver in here as well. Welcome in, Silver. Long time viewer right there. Daniel says, how have you been? I've been doing pretty good, man. Honestly, I'm at the beach right now, so life is good. And in Clash, I've been doing pretty well as well. So yeah, good stuff. Siru says, what's good? Yo, welcome in, welcome. It's always a pleasure seeing you guys here. So like I said, I am on I am at a hotel right now, so I'm on like hotel internet. I'm like kind of near a bunch of cars. Like I'm in my room, but my room is kind of near where the cars park. So if you hear some cars, I do apologize for that. We got Halen in here. Says, what's good, man? Hey, how's it going? Man, I'm just so glad seeing everybody in here today. So thank you guys for that. But this deck that I'm playing right here, it's pretty nasty. It's also pretty no skill, so that's why I kind of chose it to start out here. I thought you were at the sand. Oh, no, not right now, man. I need to get back to the sand. It's been too long. Looks like he messed up the Goblin Hut, and the boss bandit is getting a ton of damage. I'm actually going to bring it back here, see if we can get that dash, please. Nice. Okay, that's basically tower down with the boss bandit. I love to see that. But yeah, no, this deck is definitely nasty. I promise you, if you need a few just free wins, this is the deck you want to run. So it looks like our opponent is going in for the graveyard here. I want to go for the early log, but I think the late log is a little bit better here. Yeah, I think that's going to work out just fine for us. And we're basically up half a tower. So for anybody just coming in here, make sure to drop your decks that you want me to play in the Discord viewer deck suggestion channel. And I'll get to those right after this match. We got Dynamic Fork in here. He says spaghetti or meat. I lean meat, honestly, if that's the options there. If you're asking, like, spaghetti meat sauce, I do like that. I definitely rock with the spaghetti and meat sauce. It's very good stuff. That was weird. It said your stream ended for me, says John Knack. Let me know if anyone else is having that issue. I think it looks good on my end from what I can see, so. Oh, man, this guy's got the Evo Inferno Dragon. Did not see that. That is a little bit scary here. It's definitely something I need to watch out for. I want to try and play around his arrows a little bit. Yeah, we know he has it. Nice, he actually missed. Okay, that's huge. I think we're actually going to be able to defend pretty easily now, and as long as I don't let this Inferno Dragon lock on, we should be fine here. Oh my goodness, that actually did like 2,000 damage right there. That's crazy, but I think we do take that dub pretty easily here in the first match. GG, well played to Syndrome. Let's see what's going on in the chat here. We got Moe says, Fuego, my favorite CR YouTuber. Hey, shout out Moe. That's my boy. GG. Yes, sir, man. You know it. Let's see. Arcur says, I copied the wrong thing and now you're on the timeout. No, it's the cooldown, isn't it? I'm pretty sure there's a cooldown in it. Let me check it out. Does anybody have some decks in here? What do we got? We got a lot of decks. Halen sneaks in with the first deck. Oh, wait, actually, I need to make sure that I switch to Trophy Road for this. Perfect. Let's see what type of decks you guys have cooked up for us today, man. I am excited. And I also need to plug in my laptop here, but either way. Wait, am I tripping or did the link not come up? No, please don't tell me we're having this problem again. Okay, thank you. What a deck here from Helen, guys. This is quite the deck, and honestly, I am excited to try it. Pretty nice evos. We got the drill and the Dark Goblin. I think that's nice. Rocky says, been a while since I've been on a stream. Hey, glad you're here, Rocky. Definitely been a little bit inconsistent on my part. A lot of stuff going on, but we're back, baby, and that's all that matters. Let's see. Dynamic Fork says love from the UK, bro. Yo, thank you, man. Shout out UK. Great stuff over there. Okay, so we're in the first match here against Always Win. Gonna hope that name does not come true for us, for our opponent here. Valk. Okay, interesting combo from this guy so far. I don't know if this was intentional or not, but this deck has a lot of Goblin synergy. I mean, we got the Goblin Stein, we got the Goblin Curse, Hut, Drill, Dark Goblin, and then we have the, I want to say Goblins as well. So, Halen says this deck is so fun. Honestly, I believe it, man. Just look at it. Like, it is a, I mean, any deck with the Goblin Curse, it already has some good fun factor, right? So, I definitely believe it. We'll go Goblin Hut on defense here. Daniel says, you accept troll decks? You know, I accept troll decks as long as it's like, I'd say one rule. Let's make the troll deck at least winnable, like maybe a chance of winning, and then not too many troll decks in a row. I'd say that's like the two, like, if we could find a nice medium right there, I don't think there's a problem with a few troll decks. Makes it fun for the content as well, right? So, yeah, troll decks are welcome, just in I don't know, what do you say, in moderation, I guess. We're going to get some nice goblins here, taking out the Valk. Very good stuff. So this guy has the log. He's got the Valk. He's got some good spam answers. Can't lie. Dynamic Fork says, Goblin Stein feels old, barely see it played anymore. It is so crazy, right? To think how Goblin Stein was broken for so long, and so it was used in basically every deck, and now it's just the boss bandit, man. It's crazy. And I think we're going to be getting I know we're getting a new card in Evo soon. I don't know if it's a champion or not. I haven't been too in tune to the news, but either way, I mean, there's always something new, right? Let's go for the Evo drill here. We got the Goblin Stein tanking. I could even curse as well here. I think I'm going to go for it. Yeah, curse to hit those spear goblins. Should get some extra goblin chip on top of tower. Look at those spear goblins. Turn right into stab goblins right on top of the tower. Beautiful stuff. Rocky says that would be overpowered. Fair. And Evo Champ. Oh, yeah, Evo Champ is crazy. I don't think... I wasn't saying an Evo Champ, but yeah, that is a... The day an Evo Champion comes out is going to be... It's going to be game-changing for sure. We're kind of losing a little bit here. I just feel like once we catch this guy in a bad cycle, we'll be able to completely flip the momentum. I think we will take the curse here. On top of that, oh man, if I would have cursed on the left side, that would have been beautiful, but we still get a few stab goblins here. I'm going to have my fireball as well, see if he plays anything into it. Just goes for the spear goblins. Okay, probably not a great idea to fireball then. We'll keep holding off. This guy, Always Win here, is playing pretty well. Got to give him credit where it's due, of course. We'll just throw our Dark Goblin down, and I think this is time we go in for our Evo Drill. And we got the Goblin Curse in hand. Oh yeah, this is going to be a beautiful Goblin Curse. I can already tell. Look at that, man. Even with the Valk, we just have so many goblins all over the tower. Let's go. That's a ton of damage right there. And we take the damage lead just barely. Love to see that. We got Sundun in the chat. He says, yo, Fuego. I saw that. I peeped that right as I was looking over at the chat there. Yo, how's it going, Sundun? Welcome in. Dynamic Fork says, Inshallah, Fuego wins. Inshallah, man. Let's see. We're getting a little bit of Goblin Drill damage. I think I need to switch up my placement, honestly. But we're still holding our own here. Let's go Dark Goblin, and then let's switch up with the Drill kind of on the side. I meant to play it a little higher, but I think that should be all right. He goes for the Wall Breakers. Okay, that's fine by me. Wall Breakers log, good defense. And now we're going to go Stein plus 3-card cycle here. I'm going to go Gang up top to try and take out those bats. Perfect. Evo Dart the bridge just in case we hit anything. And now we have our Evo Drill. Evo Drill plus Goblin Curse, please. Just Goblin Curse and pray, right? That is kind of the mojo here. Okay, yo, my Stein ability is going to get on top of tower, isn't it? I'm going to pop my ability here, and then I'm going to drill again. He's trying to switch lanes. I'm not sure if it's working out a ton for him. Gang on defense here. We're going to get some more Goblin Curse value. Perfect. Yeah, now we have a huge lead from that last Goblin Drill. That is amazing. That's exactly how we wanted to roll this. I knew sooner or later we'd just catch him in a bad cycle and there wouldn't be too much he could do about it. Great fireball as well to just extend our lead even further. And I think that might be all she wrote for this one as long as I get my G HUD down in time. The Valk got pushed like crazy right there, though. Did you guys peep that? That was crazy. But that's going to be a GG's, well played to Always Win. And we're already going to be with our first dub of the stream here. So Sundun with the 2 super chat. Yo, thank you, Sundun. He says sneaky golem. Okay, guys. Hey, Sundun asked, he shall receive. He he knows the cheat code to hopping through the line here, so looks like we're going to be playing some sneaky golem, guys. Thank you once again, Sundun. I do appreciate your support, man. Let's go. Tar's in the chat, says W Fuego. Yo, welcome in, Tar. Okay, and let's see here, man. We got the log. We need our fireball as well here. Of course, the musketeer, hog rider, and then what else are we missing here? I think we're missing the cannon. Okay, do we have everything? Ah, the sneaky golem. How could I forget? It's so sneaky. I almost didn't even put it in the deck. Level 14 sneaky golem as well. Okay, I think these are the best evos. Maybe Evo Ice Spirit, but yeah, I think we'll just play it like this. Guys, it's time for sneaky golem. Sundun asked, he shall receive. He says, yes, sir, man. Oh, yeah, for sure. Halen says that this deck was fun. Oh, yeah, both of these decks have been pretty fun. Okay, since this guy is the Cannoneer Tower Troop, I'm going to start off with my skeletons here. And, oh, he goes for the E-Giant in the back. Does not have enough for Tornado. Wait, is this guy playing E-Giant Cycle? He's playing like sneaky E-Giant or something. This is crazy, man. We got Shown in the chat, said hi, welcome in. And Dynamic Fork says, look at that grin. I do have a grin on right now. All right, let's see. Does this guy have a lightning? I mean, he's got Earthquake, E-Giant Cycle. That's kind of like, why is that kind of good? Yo, hold on. What do I do right now? I don't know what to do, man. He's kind of got me. He's got me with the E-Giant Cycle right now. This is crazy. I'll go with my second cannon here, try and chip that down, but yo, hold on. Is this guy cooking with the sneaky E-Giant? Gosh. Okay, he got like 2,000 damage off that push. Ooh, even more than that, actually. That's like 3,000. That is wild, man. That is wild. All right, let's see. The golem's going to have to clutch. Matter of fact, actually, how does this guy even stop a golem? Zapnado says sneaky. Oh, yeah. Now that I think about it, this guy literally doesn't even have... if he doesn't have any cards, how is he going to kill my golem? Like, I mean... So I'm just going to drop the golem, see if he just drops an E-Giant. Yeah, I figured he would. We'll go for the muskie here. No, Evo Skellies. Okay, interesting. That's going to force a log out of my hand here. Let's go Ice Spear, and then we could even Skeletons, maybe? Yeah, I don't know. Looks like we're kind of going to trade a lot of damage here. And probably going to just trade towers. So that's how Sneaky Golem goes, guys. That's how it goes. This is insane, though. Like, what the heck? Why is he running E-Giant Cycle, and why am I running Sneaky Golem? That is the question here. But that is a tower down for both my opponent and I. And I think I'm just going to start up with my next golem here. We'll start that behind the king tower and get this going. Void says, what's this deck? Oh, this deck is the sneakiest deck you've ever seen, my boy. All right, let's go for our Evo Cannon here. I will try and defend this E-Giant. I don't know if it's possible, but Evo Musk does do a good job, so maybe it is. Skeletons here. Hopefully we can kill his skeletons, take away his DPS. Perfect. And guys, is it time? I think it's time, man. We're going for the sneaky goal in the pocket. I don't think he's ready for it. Let's go for our musketeer here as well. Oh no, the Evo Skellies, I almost forgot. Okay, I think the golem will pop and kill them, I think. Please? Nice, the Evo Skellies are dead. We got to make sure we take his tower though, and this is looking like a 3-crown weight race for the sneaky golem, guys. Oh my goodness, this is insane. We have 4 golemites and a hog rider all shredding his king tower right now. And I think I'm just going to drop another golem. Like, how does he stop the sneaky golem? This is like double sneaky golem. He doesn't even have anything to take it out. He doesn't even have any towers. He doesn't have any troops. He doesn't have nothing. I'm going to drop my hog rider here as well. And let's see, how does he stop this? I mean, he's back to his Evo Skellies. I don't think it matters, though, because I can just kill them. Yeah, Evo Skellies are already dead. I'll go for my cannon, and this guy is in some massive trouble. I don't know what Slay could even do right now since he doesn't have any, like, troop cards in his deck. And I think it's time. I'm going to drop the third sneaky golem of this push. This push has not died yet. And I think we might even get it into fireball range here, possibly. Let's go. And yeah, I don't think you can stop it, guys. We'll go with the hog rider right behind the golem. Fireball as well. We got the spectator. I'll send some hearts. And that's GG. Well played with sneaky golem. All thanks to Sundun once again. He said GG, yeah. That was crazy. Moe says, well, that was entertaining. Hey, I'm glad you thought so, man. We got Vic in here as well. Says, what's up, bro? Welcome in, Vic. Hey, shout out Sundun once again for requesting sneaky golem. That was a pretty good match right there. I can't lie. That might, that's going to give some competition for best match of the stream. Okay. We got some madness here. What is this? What Evo do I want? I probably want Evo Wizard, right? Okay, we got some madness here from Mr. John Knack himself. So we'll see how this goes. Tar drops a W, and then Decayer says yayow. And okay, I will say there is a silver lining here. Our opponent is running the Dagger Duchess, so that's pretty nice. John Nack says average mid-ladder deck. The absolute monstrosity of a deck that we're playing with right now. This is crazy. Let's start off with our Goblin Machine? Or Goblin Demolisher. No, this is a Machine. I always get them mixed up because they came out around the same time, but Goblin Machine coming down the lane here, and whoa, this guy has some E-Barbs himself. This guy's giving me the run for my money in terms of mid-ladder menace, so E-Barb should die. Valk will probably get 2 swings is my prediction here. Let's see, 2 swings from the Valk. Nice, okay, only 1 swing. I'll take that for sure. Can you do a Golden Knight impression? Bro, I don't even play with game volume. I don't know what the Golden Knight sounds like. Low-key, that's kind of interesting, though. You have me intrigued now. I'm going to go for my E-Barbs here. I want to try and slide them right behind the Boss Bandit, which we do successfully. And this guy pulls the Megaknight. Are we running the same deck as our opponent right now? This guy's got the Megaknight. He's got the E-Barbs. This boy came prepared for my mid-ladder shenanigans here. That is crazy. My 00 says, hello, sir. Liked your golem at the bridge. Thank you, my. And then, all right, I can't even read that, John. That's crazy. When I see Fuego in public, I would be his paparazzi, says Looney Boy. Yo, Looney, you're too nice, man. I don't deserve you. I don't deserve any of you guys. You guys are too sweet. All right, what's the play here? I think the play is recruits the back. The play is always recruits the back, right? And then I would like to get to my Evo Mega Knight if possible. Can you do a Mega Nut impression, says Angel. I could not, because I couldn't tell you what the Mega Knight sounds like, man. I need to start playing with my game audio, honestly. That's my biggest flaw. Playing with no game audio. John Nack says Fuego deserves everything he gets. Thank you, John. You're the best. You are the best. Okay, he's all out of daggers. Doesn't get his Mega Knight down in time, and my Mega Knight jumps right on top of the tower. What is this match, man? See, this is why I love doing viewer decks at 9K trophies, because you never know what you're going to run into. Like, you could actually run into just anything. He's all out of daggers. He does pull out the Evo Valk. I'm getting a little scared here, so I think I'm going to try and pull this Mega Knight away, and then we'll just deal with the Hunter. And has he played the Hog Rider yet? That is insane. He's got a Hog Rider too? Do you guys ever feel like your opponent just has like 20 deck slots? Because I feel like this guy is running 15 different cards right now. He's all out of daggers, though, and I don't think he's ready for my double Evo push right now, so we'll drop the first Evo with the Wizard. He mirrors the E-Barbs at the bridge, but we got the Evo Mega Knight to completely shut that down. John Nack, I don't know what deck you cooked up right here, but somehow it's working for us, and we do take another win. Undefeated on the stream. Let's go, man. John Nack says, remember that time I gave you all buildings and you won? I do remember that. That was insane. That is wild. All right, so let's see. We played Dr. Pepper here. Time for Rocky's deck. Let's see what Rocky has in store for us. We got some Golem. Okay, we got some Golem going on. I rock with it. We'll send some love to the clan chat there. And let's see. Did you do the 15K gem tournament, says Dynamic Fork? Unfortunately, I was not really able to. I played about 5 games. I don't think I lost. Or maybe, I can't remember. Maybe I lost one. But point is, I didn't really get to play all the games. So I actually did not get to complete the tournament, unfortunately. But I really wish I could have. But I was kind of just busy, you know, catching flights and just crazy stuff going on. But we are back now, so. Let's see. This guy's got the Little Prince. He's got the Knight. This guy's got a little bit of a sweaty deck here. I do like it. Atomic says, yo, wait, hold on. I gotta kill this barrel. Yo, Fuego, did you know it's my birthday today? Yo, happy birthday, Atomic, man. Thank you for spending your birthday with me, man. I'm glad to hear that. Hope you have a wonderful day, of course. All right, let's see. Someone asked what my main deck is. Yeah, let me see. That's Alien Min here says, Fuego, what's your main deck? Right now, I'm running 2.4 bait. For the longest time, I mained Xbow. And then, other than that, I do play a lot of RG and Goblin Giant. So, those are kind of my main decks. One archetype that is not my main deck is Golem. I tell you what, man. So, we'll see how we do in this match here. I think I want to Night Witch a little bit delayed like this now. And we'll see how this works out. We'll get our Prince flowing here as well, but I don't know, man. I just don't think Golem is great, so we'll see if we can make something happen in this match here, but I don't have the highest hopes, man. Let's see. Prince is still alive. That's always dangerous whenever a Prince is on the board. Wait, are we doing deck requests, says Atomic? We sure are, man. We are doing viewer deck requests today. All you got to do is join the Discord and then go to the stream deck suggestion channel and then drop your deck. Only accepting it if it is the link just to save time. Do you like Jinxie's Clash Royale videos? I do, Looney. I think Jinxie is a very entertaining content creator. Very, very entertaining. Okay, our tower is getting pretty low here. Honestly, I guess I'll arrows this. I don't know. That was a good barrel. I kind of want to save my arrows for offense, but didn't really have a choice right there against Andres. I don't think we can afford to lose our tower just yet. Grab camera for Lamara edit, says Brewer. Bro, I totally get that reference, and I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, we'll go with our firecracker here, see if maybe we can make something work. We do force out the arrows. He goes for his LP ability. Prince should take out the Tesla. Okay, hold on now. We can make this work. Let's set up for our next golem push here. No, I need the bats to take out the wall breaker, please. Please. Knight, go to the golem. Okay, we're fine. We get another push here. I'm going to go for my Valk since I think the tower will kill the other goblin. Let's go firecracker snipe here. We can still make this work. You guys got to believe. Hover my zap for the Goblin Gang here. Goes for the Evo Knight. Where's that Goblin Gang, man? I know he wants to play it. There it is. I knew it was coming down. We'll kill that instantly. Still has to defend our Prince. And I think I'm going to set up for another Golem here. Yo, hold on. That Valk's doing a ton of damage. Wait, is the Prince just going to win the game? And it does. Yo, let's go Prince, man. What a comeback. Yo, hold on, man. This might be a blessed stream because I don't know how we came back like that. Let's go. We got MV says, yo, Fuego. Welcome in, boys. Moe says, wow. Yeah, that was a crazy game. I can't lie. Welcome in, Kitsune. We'll send some love to them as well. All right, man. That was, dang, man. This stream is going fire so far. Love to see it. All right, let's see. We did Rocky's deck. Now it's time for Tar. I think Tar said he sent the wrong deck, so we'll see what he sent. I mean, that's a pretty solid deck. No big spell, but whenever you have minor, you don't really need it. Moe just dropped a 5. Yo, thank you for the super chat, Moe. Let's go. Can we get some Wait, actually, I want to try and pronounce this right, bro. My pronunciations actually be so off. Moead? I don't know. I'm going to need help on that one. I'm going to need like someone send a voice like memo or something. I'm going to just say Moe. Thank you, Moe. Can we get some Moes in the chat, man? So deserved. Thank you. Thank you once again, man. All right, let's try and win this one for you. Unfortunately, we did get a little bit starting-handed here, man. We don't have the Inferno in hand. This is going to be a little tricky. I think we'll go for our Marcher. Maybe if Marcher lines up with some of those skeletons, we could be in the money here. But I don't know, man. This isn't looking great. I do have the NATO to pull everything back here. I think that's going to be my game plan number 1. And, okay, we do kill the Inferno Dragon. So let's see. We need to get to our Valk here for these E-Barbs. And I think, you know what? I think we'll take that. We didn't lose the whole tower, so that is a dub in my books. We kind of got starting-handed there with not having the Inferno, but we did keep both towers. So John Nax says that is not what I meant. He said, I will always beat it, Rocky. That is crazy. Did this guy just mirror his E-Barbs? Yo, what? Man, I go to read chat, and this boy's got some mirrored E-Barbs on my screen. That's crazy. I might go for a tornado play here. I don't know if that is the play, but I might just try and make it the play either way. Nah, it wasn't the play. E-Barb gets a shot. Unfortunate. Juicy J, question mark, from Clap CCR. Okay, what are the odds that I just drop these wall breakers and he ignores them? Probably pretty high. So I think I might just focus on defense here. I think we'll probably set up with our Magic Archer. Now, we do have the Inferno in hand this time, so that's going to be a little bit nicer for this defense. We'll drop that right about now. I think he should be 1 cycle off the Evo Eye Drag, so... Oh my, okay, so he just Megaknights the back. He just says, no thank you. I'll drop my Evo Wallbreakers, see if he decides to defend him here. Okay, he has, like, no elixir, so he couldn't defend him even if he wanted to. Bang, ton of damage right there. Probably going to drop my guards here. And then we'll go Miner the middle. And then Magic Archer, Wallbreaker Kite possibly. The Evo Valk's pulling the Mega Knight to the tower though. Kind of unfortunate. Let's see. Okay, we'll give him the left lane. And we'll try and just save our right lane tower. But this is not looking too hot. I can't lie to you guys. This is not looking good. We're getting the laughing emotes from Lucifer here. How much log does not do enough anymore. I'll drop my Inferno tower here. Let's actually keep it alive. Let's go for our minor, try and keep this. Yo, what? Of course he has an Ewiz, man. Of course. The one time I get a little carried away. Okay. Let's go for Wall Breaker Kite here. Let's go log. I need to NATO on defense, and then I have to get a minor on top of tower, unless he lets the Wall Breaker connect, which he does. But that's going to be GG's. GG, well played, man. Unfortunate. Fuego means fire, says Neon. That is completely true. We got Alex in the chat. Alex says hi. Do you rate the Pistons, says Fork. You know, I don't dislike the Pistons. I think the Pistons are just kind of a team, you know. All right, let's see what Siru has in store for us here. Okay, you know, I kind of mess with this deck. Honestly, kind of mess with this deck. It's kind of nice. What do you think of the Cooper Flag as the first pick, says William. I think Cooper Flag was, I think he was undoubtedly the #1 pick. I think he deserved to be the #1 pick. That's what I'll say. He's crazy, man. Doing what he did as a freshman is just kind of wild. But let's see here, man. I do like this deck. We got the Battle Ram Prince combo with the Prince. This is a pretty nice deck. Someone asked, how do you request a deck? To request a deck, you just join the Discord, and then you go to the Stream Deck Suggestion channel, and then you drop the Royal API link to your deck. And then I'll play it once it comes around. Mavs in 2. Yep, Mavs in 2. That's a good one right there. Ooh, okay, so I think I'm actually going to NATO back, and then I'm going to Rage, because I don't want to eat too much Goblin damage. And then we'll let our Prince take care of the Knight, so that's all right. Fuego, the deck I sent, it's so fun, says Atomic. Okay, bet, man. I'm down to play it. Let's see. Pi says noted. Thank you. Of course, man. Of course. Who's your favorite pro Clash Royale player? So that's a tough one, man. I mean, honestly, it's Riley is just so entertaining to watch his content wise. I do thoroughly enjoy watching his content. And then obviously you got Mo, just the GOAT, right? Just so hard to beat that guy, Muhammad Light. What a dog. I'd probably just go Riley, just because I've watched a lot of his stuff, and I think he's a pretty funny guy. Siru says the main attack for me is using the battle ram to make the enemy use all counters, and then use Prince to punish. Interesting. That makes sense. Dream Fan Page says hi Fuego. Yeah, how's it going, Dream Fan Page? Okay, so this guy has to defend the Pekka. I think I'm going to try and go Prince while he's a little distracted here. Tornado those all in so that it doesn't help with the Prince. I low-key, man, I've never used Tornado since it got nerfed, barely. And I forgot that it doesn't even kill Spear Goblins. That's so sad. Joe Too Fine says, yo. Oh, wait, hold on. I low-key gotta lock in here. All right, let's kill that Princess. Beautiful stuff. And I would love to get to the Evo Battle Ram if possible. He does successfully get the King Tower activation, so that is fair. Let's go with our Pekka in front of this Battle Ram here, and then I do have my Tornado if need be. I low-key forgot he had a Inferno Tower there. That's kind of going to shut down our whole push. What are the odds this guy has a Rocket? I would say pretty high. Let's go NATO back here to damage that barrel a little bit, and then we'll go for our Prince. Catch the Princess, please. Nice. Okay. Hold on now. Let me cook. Let me go for my Evo Battle Ram this time, and then we'll stick the Pekka down once again. I don't know. The Pekka's honestly not even good since he has the Inferno Tower. He rockets my... Okay, interesting. He is getting close to rocket range right now. We got to be very careful. I'm going to go for my Evo E-Drag here behind the barbs, and then I want to Prince behind. Let's see. That Knight hopefully dies pretty quickly here. I'm going to just Tornado everything into that Evo E-Drag. And yeah, I think that's going to do it, guys. We don't really have a barrel counter in this deck, really. And yeah, that's within rocket range here, unless he slips up on the Goblin Gang. But yeah, that is gonna do it. GG's, well played to killer there. Not Tornado is usable, but you only have to use it with Firecracker or Evo E-Drag. I don't know, man. I mean, yeah, Tornado is definitely usable. I don't think that's debatable, but Tornado is just so sad, man. FSU for life coming in with the football questions once again. I love it. He says Shadur Sanders or Joe Flacco. Honestly, if we're talking long run, you got to go Shadur. But if we're going just this year, honestly, give me Flacco, man. Let me see. Let me start off and see what Flacco can do. Okay, wait, who is this? This is Daniel's deck, right? Okay, quite the deck we got here today. Let's hope we don't play Lava Hound. Let's see. Moe says GG. Yes, sir, man. GG. Unfortunate outcome there, but we'll just try our best to bounce back here. I mean, goodness, we've been getting some crazy decks here. No, we're going against Hog, man. We don't have any Hog counters here. I'm gonna be playing Ice Spirit Cycle. Andy's got the Megaknight as well, so do I try for the King Tower activation, man? I don't know. I'm not gonna go for it. I don't really trust my King Tower activation with the Megaknight like that, unfortunately. We'll get Heal Spirit here, heal up the Miner. Rare Heal Spirit value. He uses the Mother Witch. Okay, interesting. I'll probably just log off that little hog there. MV says, do you think Shea deserved MVP or Jokic? Okay, don't hate me for this, but honestly, I think Jokic deserved MVP. And I think that if Jokic... Honestly, I think there was voter fatigue. I think the fact that Jokic won so many MVPs in a row, they honestly wanted to switch it up and not give it to him, if that makes sense. That's just what I think, though. That's just what I think. Joe2Fine says, love the content. Yo, thank you, Joe, man. You put a smile on my face, dog. Appreciate you. And we say, greetings from Holland. Yo, thank you. Okinawa. Okay, so we're actually up in damage right now, which is kind of wild, all things considered. I'm going to go for my Log E-Spirit, see if we can kill that Firecracker. Nice. Okay, and then Evo Skellies, and then Bush to pressure. He does kill my Evo Skellies, but as long as we kill some stuff here, maybe we can make this work. Hog Rider, please don't take my whole tower. Okay, the Bush is going to get some good damage again. I don't think he has great counters to our Bush, which is really nice. Callan's in the stream. He says, yo, what the word? Fuego is live. Yes, sir, man. You know it. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think this guy just used his arrows. So that's definitely something I want to keep in mind here. Just drop our E-Spirit on that Bats. So his Hog is kind of guaranteed damage. Not really too much you can do about it. Yeah. Daniel says, do you like the deck? I do like the deck. I think it's a pretty fun deck. So let's see here, man. I need to find a way to get damage on top of his tower. I think I'm actually going to Miner. Ah, no, that's kind of an unfortunately timed Miner. At least I played it in the back, though. I'm going to go for my Bush once again here, once that Megaknight jumps. Bam, it jumped once again. I'm going to go for my Evo Skellies, please spawn. No, the Megaknight jumped. Megaknight, no! The Megaknight is going crazy right now, guys. I need to Log Cycle on top of this. Maybe E-Spirit can do something for me? No, the E-Spirit dies, but we take the tower. Wait, hold on. Are we actually going to... Hold on. If I can hold this for 20 seconds... We have a chance. Which side is he going to Hog Rider? I'm saying he's going to Hog Rider this side. No, I was wrong. No. It was a 50-50 chance, and he played the other side. I'm going to try and kill this Hog Rider. No shots. Yo, hold on. What is he going to do? He can't do 1,000 damage. He Pekka's down low. That's going to be GG. I don't know what my boy Divine Sword was thinking here, but we get the win, man. I will take it. Fuego, do you think OKC can become a dynasty? I totally think so, man. I mean, they're very young, and they have so many draft picks, too. So, yeah, probably. I remember when you used to play those sus Bush decks. They were so good. Bro, I need to bring back Suspicious Bush. Such a good card. Thank you, Daniel, for that beautiful deck right there. In time to play Zap's deck, right? Is this the... Yeah, this looks to be right. If I ever skip your guys' deck, let me know. Sometimes I feel like I do it from accident. Okay, I'm making an executive decision. I'm putting in Evo Witch just because it's so good. Sneaky Golem in the pocket says A Floppa. That is we actually played that once already, and it was super fun match. What are your thoughts on the Warriors, says Halen? Honestly, I love Curry. He's my favorite player, so I do like the Warriors, I'd say. What else we got going on here? Israel says Fuego, and then Siru says, hey, this deck seems pretty good. Seems like Clapsy also likes the Warriors, so yes, sir, man. Yeah, I don't know. Just watching Curry just make, like, seemingly impossible shots is just so fun. Like, just Curry in his prime was one of my favorite. Best sleeper fantasy football pick, says FSU. Let me think, man. Shoot, what would I say, man? Gosh, okay, that's a tough one. I'm going to have to think about that. I'm going to have to think about that for sure. Because the first things that come to mind, I feel like Travis Hunter's going pretty high. I just say that because I'm a Jags fan. But sleeper pick, who would I pick, man? Maybe like a Jaden Reed, maybe? I don't know where he's going, man. I haven't done any mocks this year, so I couldn't even tell you. Hey, ask me later. I got you for sure later, though. Collapsy says, Curry is so positive, man. The best NBA player? Yeah, Curry's definitely got a ton of feel-good moments for sure. What do you think of the Mavs? I mean, I think the Mavs... Okay, I will say, like, I'm definitely not a, NBA person. Like, I don't know as much NBA as I do, like, NFL. So if I have a horrible NBA take, just disregard it and just understand that I know nothing about the NBA. But I think the Mavs, I don't know. I mean, obviously, like, Nico, like, trading Luka was kind of crazy and not really justifiable. And then somehow they luck out into the #1 overall pick. I mean, that's crazy. But I don't know, man. Mavs are a team. I feel like Mavs fans are pretty chill, though, overall. Okay, I don't know what that log was right there from T98, but, I mean, I'll take it, I guess. Thoughts on the Magic this year, says Michael. I have a bunch of my friends are actually Magic fans, so I hope the Magic does well. The Magic is actually the only team that I've ever seen play live in Orlando, so that was pretty cool as well. All right, we got both of our Evos right here. I think we're gonna be able to make a nasty push. Let's go. We got the Evo Megaknight. I'm gonna drop the Evo Ram, and then we can hover our freeze. This guy has barbs, right? What does he even have? I think he has barbs. No, he has the barb hut. That's right. I can even freeze right here on top of this Night Witch. And yo, look at the Evo Megaknight on top of the tower, slapping the Night Witch. It's going to hit the mini Pekka as well. And that's towered down, man. It's too easy sometimes. Hey, you guys came up with this deck, not me. So shout out for this deck. That was not luck, no way. I mean, I guess if you're talking about the Mavs #1 overall pick, that's fair. All right, let's Megaknight here. I don't know what is going on at this point, man. This boy's just dropping barb huts. I'll take it. We'll keep our Ram Rider here behind as well. And yeah, that's looking like a GG right here. We got some love coming down from our spectators as well. You know, I got to reciprocate that here. Beautiful stuff. Can you give me an Arena 10 deck? So, Cope, I'm actually working on a video right now. It's going to be best decks for every arena. So, I don't think Lumberloon Freeze is unlocked in that arena yet. But once I make the video, I'll be able to tell you for certain which decks are best for which arena. So I'll get back to you on that one probably in like a week or so whenever I drop that video. You know, the sound of Night Witch was the witch's original sound back in 2016, says Rocky. Very interesting. Okay, let's roll on to our next deck here. So that deck was from Zap. So thank you, Zap, for that beautiful right there. Beautiful deck. Okay, time for Kaya. Let's see. Oh, man, this is a solid deck. I am definitely ready for this one. Do I want Evo Bats or Evo Knights is the question. I think we'll go Evo Bats for now. I don't know. It's possible Evo Knight is better. Who got drafted from Israel? There was a player late in the first round, I believe, who got drafted from Israel, but I can't remember their name. I'm not a huge, like, international sports fan. Like, I couldn't tell you for certain, but let's go Bats on top of the Skarmy, and then we can definitely counter push with our Miner here, and then Spirit Goblin's opposite lane for a little bit of pressure. Let's see what Andrew has. He has the log, so he's going to have a hard time dealing with our Bats. Bats getting over 1,000 damage on top of tower. Beautiful stuff. Already down to 2,000 HP. Let's go, man. You know, honestly, I feel like Bats, I don't know. I don't like Bats as a card. I just feel like, I don't know. I just feel like minions outclass them, but at the same time, they're better than minions, so I don't know. Like, every time I play Bats, they feel weak. And hold on, I totally just slipped on that Megaknight, But at the same time, Bats, sometimes if your opponent doesn't have the right responses, they're just insane. Let's slip a Miner down here, see if we can save 2 of the Bats, which we do. Force out a Electro Wizard. Take a nice poison there. Electro Wizard's going to survive a little bit, but I think that should only be 1 tap if even on top of our tower. Oh, perfect. No shots. Siru says, I stopped pushing trophies too, so I'm stuck at League 6 and 8.2k trophies. Yo, hey, that's still a very good spot. Very good. All right, let me go for the... I don't want to go for my delivery because I do know that this guy has the barrel. And that's going to be our best barrel counter, right? So we don't want to play that just yet. Tesla comes down and the log. Okay, that's fine. I might just cycle a Miner here once we hit 10. iDot says, you're pretty good, man. Yo, thank you, iDot. That's so kind of you guys. You guys are the sweetest. I love you guys. So this guy drops the Evo Megaknight right at the back of his tower. No mercy. And we know he has the log, so these Evo Bats could be a problem here. Other than, like, Ewiz, he doesn't really have the best responses. Oh, he pulls out a Fireball. Okay, did not know he had that, so that's good to see. Going for my Poison on defense, and then I'm going to hover my Delivery in case he goes for his Goblin Barrel here. Gosh, man, Evo Megaknight is such a card. And it gets an extra shot on top of tower. That is crazy. He gets a ton of damage from his Evo Megaknight. I got to lock in here, man. Can't give him any more free damage because we know he has the Fireball. And we know he has the Goblin Barrel as well, so really can't give him anything here, or else he will take this game. Let's go for our, okay, we need a delivery ASAP. I'm going to go for my Miner Bats combo. We do get the delivery down in time. He goes for the Megaknight the bridge, so Miner is going to get some good chip. Of course, I'm going to take that poison. I need to take all the damage I can get. And hold on, wait, if I can slip a Knight in here and then possibly a Miner as well. We're keeping up good pressure on top of Andrew right now. Does not have the Megaknight in hand. I'm going to go for my Evo Bats just to be annoying here. Hopefully that was a good play there. Bats can start healing. Nice. Forced out the Fireball on defense. That's beautiful. We are staying alive here. I'm going to go for my Evo Wall Breakers, and I kind of just want to cycle to get back to my Fireball here. Or not my Fireball, my Miner rather. Okay, nice. No barrel damage once again here. Let's go for our Miner. I have the poison. Perfect. Figured he was either going to play Skeleton Army or his E-Wiz. Nice, he played the Skarmy right in top of my poison. Hold on, man. I think we're cooking up quite the play right now. I don't want to feed him too much Megaknight value. Spear Goblin's getting some chip, and there's the Megaknight, guys. We knew it was coming down. I need to go for my Miner. There's the barrel. I think that may be a little deep. I can't even tell. Yeah, it was deep. Okay, perfect. The Miner's getting a ton of damage on top of tower. Will not let that Megaknight jump. And, guys, I think we took home this win. We played it not so great in single elixir, but really locked in double and triple, and that's going to be GG. Well played to Andrew. Stealthy says MK players are no skill. Hey, we just showed him who's boss, right? Let's go, man. What a nice win. Rocky says poison damage. Oh yeah, for sure. Poison damage, run that. All right, let's see here. That was Kaya's deck. So very good deck, Kaya. Thank you for sending that one through. And it's time for Yugi. Let's see what Yugi has. Siru says that was so well played. Yo, thank you. Thank you. Do you think FSU has a shot at the playoffs this year? Now, I actually do like FSU, but I don't. Honestly, I don't really. I couldn't really tell you like off season what they do in terms of their football team. So maybe catch back in with me on the season, and then we'll see. But let's go skeletons, and then let's go for our tornado on top of this Hog Rider. No, the skeleton pushed it, man. Okay. For some reason in my head, I was like, okay, the skeletons will push the hog. That'll make it easier King Tower activation. But quite the opposite, man. Moved it right out. Let's go. All right. These streams are how I get half my decks, says John Nack. Hey, I'm glad to hear it, man. That's how you got to do it, honestly. Honestly, I just kind of look at my friends list and then look at Royal API, and that's how I get all my decks. So, okay, skeletons are going to do some nice chip on top of this Megaknight, and ooh, that feels like an aggressive witch. I think we're going to be able to take care of that fairly easily here. Xe to finish off that Megaknight, and I'll probably just let this Xe go. Oh, I didn't even realize this deck has the Royal Chef Tower Troop. That's cool. Nice to see that. Is there a such thing as the best deck in this game? Not like a definitive best deck, but there is. Yeah, no, there's not like a definitive best deck, but sometimes there will be broken cards that create best decks. Right now, I'd say the best deck is either a bait deck or maybe, yeah, it's probably a bait deck, to be honest, man. Bait is just low-key broken right now. All right, I think I'm going to set up with my bowler, and then I'll probably set up with a golem here soon. If you can't time it for no hog hits, give him one so you don't NATO too soon. Yeah, that is a good rule of thumb right there. Do you ever skeep your scop? Is a question that we got asked here in chat. Not exactly sure what that means. Isn't 2.6 just timeless? Honestly, man, I don't think 2.6 is that great of a deck. And I think, oh no, did I just miss that? Okay, no, we still got it. I don't think 2.6 is that great of a deck, to be honest. At least not anymore. Like, there was a point in time where it was, but now it's just kind of outclassed. There's almost always going to be a better deck with, like, EQ in it, so it's kind of how I feel. Evo Xe doing a great job shutting down this Hog Rider. Come on, please hit the witch. Please hit the witch. No, it doesn't look like we're gonna hit the witch here, and we're in a little bit of trouble now. Like I said, guys, Evo Witch is such a good evolution, and no, my bowler is not shooting it. Okay, we do finally get the Evo Witch off the tower right as he throws down another one, and oh my goodness, man. We have bowler and Xe in this deck, and the Witch is still causing so much problems. All right, let's go Ice Spirit here. Man, if I had like a Knight in this deck, we would be solid. No, he's got a rocket, yo, what? Oh, nah, man, this boy's got it, man. This boy does got it. Ah, goodness. Well played, unfortunate, man. We'll just practice our King Tower activation here one time with the Hog Rider, but that is going to do it, man. Dang, okay, well played, hello there. Honestly, I think that one Evo Witch I spent like 15 elixir on, so I'll drop the GG there, and we'll try the next deck. What are your most hated decks, says Siru? I mean, honestly, any Evo barrel deck right now is pretty annoying, unless if you're running like the right counters. Aside from that, I don't know. I don't have like a most hated deck right now. All right, let's see what's up next, man. We just used Yugi's deck, right? Yeah. So now we'll go to John Knack, see what John Knack has in store. Oh my goodness. Okay. Guys, are we serious, man? This ain't even winnable, man. This ain't even winnable. All right, we'll give it a shot here, man. You guys request these deck, man. If you ever see me playing a crazy deck, just know that you guys request it. Pin says hello in the chat. How's it going, Pin? And yeah, let's go. Atomic says I play recruits. Nice. I'm gonna go for my skeletons and log here. I think that hog still gets a shot because we played it a little late. Sneaky Golem Cycle, says John Knack. Oh my goodness, bro. You better hope my opponent isn't playing a single real card. Okay. Okay, and they got the Megaknight. Okay, so I guess I'm going to go for the King Tower activation. I do not practice this much, but we'll try it here. I definitely played it too soon. Wait, maybe I can still get it. Maybe I can still get it. Maybe I can still get it. No, it walked away to the Golem, man. The Golem kind of messed it up. But, you know, we only took bats damage. I think that's all right. But this is going to be tough. I don't know how we're supposed to get any Golem damage here, honestly. I could tell this is a YouTube short deck. You're kind of right, Rocky. You're kind of right. Golem does get a little bit of chip on top of tower. I might have to like double log or something. I don't know how I'm supposed to kill cards with this deck, but let's see. Oh no, he's got the zap too. Oh nah, bro's killing my hopes and dreams right now. Hog Rider's slamming my tower. I'll go with the Golem, and honestly, I might just need to Golem. I might need a mirror Golem just because why not, man? I might have to. Bro, how you gonna win against this, says Rocky? I don't know, man. I'm just gonna hope he overcommits, and then maybe I can drop another Golem, maybe do something. J Clash says you're cooked. Oh, bro, I'm so cooked. I'm more than cooked. I'm like overcooked. I'm burnt at this point. I guess we'll go Sneaky Golem on the right and see what exactly he's got in store for us. So, okay, so he goes for the Tesla. Let's drop our little heal spirit here. And we're back to another Golem here. Interesting. Let's go skeletons behind for the DPS. Oh, no, Evo Megaknight. That's going to shut down everything. I'm going to log. Maybe we can try and kill this E-Wiz if the Fire Spirit lines up, possibly. Okay, it still survives. The Golem's getting whacked all the way across the map right now. What is going on? This is not something I've ever seen before. I would like to get back to another log here. Perfect. Okay, Hog Rider's dying. Everything's dying. We still need to get some damage here. Let's go Evo Skeletons. Hopefully Megaknight dies. Perfect. I'll drop my second Golem here and spam the 1 elixir card, says Bab. I don't know, man. I don't know if that's going to help a whole ton here. Double Golem is a good strat if you manage to remove its MK and building cycle. Yeah, I guess if your opponent just doesn't run any cards, then honestly, this is a pretty solid deck. Like, if they just, honestly, if your opponent just loaded into the match and then instantly kind of, like, swiped out of their game, you might be able to win. Nah, this deck's crazy, though. Does Mirror Log kill E-Wiz? I want to kind of figure that out. It does not. Okay, that's good to know. Look, you got to plug in my laptop here so that the chat doesn't die on me. But, yeah, that was a tough match right there. Let's see. Hopefully we get a competitive deck here in the next one. So that was John Knack, of course, because John Knack sends the crazy decks. And let's see, who do we have up next? There's Rocky. Yeah, there's John Knack. So now we got Rocky's deck up next. Let's see what Rocky has in store. I want to say this is Rocky's second deck. We definitely did John Knack's 2 decks. Yo, he requested Fuego Bow. Let's go. All right, I'm going to plug in my laptop real quick, and then we'll get rolling into the next match here. For those of you who don't know, Fuego Bow is my home crafted deck, man. So we got to win with it, man. That means we got to win. So let me plug in my laptop right here. All right, looks like we should be good. And then we'll start this next match. So yeah, man, Fuego Bow, this is my home creation. A little bit of Xbow pump, no spell. So let's go. Atomic says, bro, what about my deck? Wait, did I skip a deck? I might need to, I'll look back. Let me remind me if I skipped a deck. Sometimes my memory do be a little bad here. All right, so oftentimes whenever you're playing with Fuego Bow, you got to analyze what tower troop your opponent's running. In this case, my opponent is running the Dagger Duchess. So that means that I'm going to start up in health, HP, since they're down to 4,000, and I'm sitting at 4,400. And once this Musketeer dies, I'll probably go in with an Elixir Pump. John Nax says Fuego goldfish memory. I mean, honestly, I kind of do have goldfish memory. I'm not even going to hold you guys. All right, so I don't know what Apple is playing. He does have the Witch, probably Evo. So definitely need to make note of that. I'll go guards here. Wait, can I catch this? Nice, we catch the miner. Look at that, man. Okay, nice. Miner only gets one shot on top of tower. Beautiful stuff. And I think I'm going to try an E-Spirit and then Ice Spirit to take out this Witch. Hopefully that gets the job done. Okay, we actually missed the freeze, but I think that's okay here. We got the hearts coming down from our spectator as well. And we got LogBait in the chat. He says, L, no mods active, demote them all. Daniel was in here for a little bit, but yeah, it's just you and Daniel carrying the load today, so. But bro is so good, he doesn't need Evos? Hey, yes sir, man. Oh, I'm only using one Evo here? I didn't even realize that, actually, until you pointed that out. All right, let's go for... Okay, this boy's got some spam. He's got some spam. He's got the Evo wall breakers, too. I want to see if I can take him out. Nah. Okay, I think the Ice Spirit freeze should work on the small wall breakers in the Evo. So this boy's in trouble because he has no daggers, and I'm going to pressure opposite lane with my Xbow because he's just going to keep spawning Royal Hogs. And that might even be tower down. Like look at the pressure you get with this pump bow deck. No other pump bow deck does it like this. And yo, Cryptical Games dropped a 5. He says, do you do collabs? Not super often, but if you got someone in mind, let me know, man. I might need to make it work. I do feel like Clash Royale collabs, either you're playing the person in a one-on-one or you're playing 2v2, which most people just don't enjoy watching 2v2s, which, I mean, I kind of agree with, but it's just kind of how it works. But yeah, no, I'm definitely open to collabs. I think the format of collabs in Clash Royale is not the greatest, but I would totally be down for that. But thank you once again for the 5. Thank you, Cryptical Games. Can we get some W Cryptical Games in the chat, man? Support my bro right there. And let's see if we can finish this match off here. Mother Witch is coming down. He does get the Megaknight down to stop our Xbow, but I don't think that's going to be enough, man. We have way too much DPS. Arrows is not going to do it. Mother Witch is still alive. I'm going to just drop a second Xbow here. And that's a good game, man. Nothing my boy Apple can do. Fuego bow too strong, and he barely got any damage on top of the tower. Oh, don't quite get the second crown, but we do leave it on 23 for LeBron James, so I will take that. LogBait says Fuego should do collab with me. Holy English right there. I can't read. Yeah, no, I should totally collab with you, Lug. I got you. Can you give me tips to get better? Says Ferran. My first tip would be actually think when you're playing the game, because that's something I'm guilty of, is just like not thinking and just playing pretty casually. So I don't know. That's a bad tip. I'm sorry. All right, I need to think about where I'm at. So I just played John Knack. I played Yugi. I played Kai. I think I'm playing all the right decks here. There's Rocky, and then next is this person. So I don't think I've skipped any decks. Let me know if I did skip a deck there. Yo, we got the 10 from Cryptical Games. He says, I got 1K subs, and I'm part of the Supercell Creators program. I'd be down if you were sometimes. Most of my stuff is private, but I'm trying to switch over to Supercell content. Got you, boy. Hey, join the Discord. Thank you once again, Cryptical. Join the Discord and message me on there, and then we can get further talks into scheduling and stuff. My schedule do be pretty busy, but we can definitely find something. But thank you once again, Cryptical Games, for the 10, man. What a guy, what a guy. W Crypticals in the chat is all I'm seeing. That's beautiful. All right, so we got a nice little bait deck here. Don't have the Evo barrel, which I'm just now realizing. Maybe, I don't know if I didn't switch the Evos. Maybe a mistake on my part. J Clash says, tip to get better at the game, get a credit card. Oh my goodness. I mean... Ooh, excuse me. Early on in the game, a lot of it... Actually, honestly, the Clash Royale is a lot about levels. Until you kind of get on the even playing field of levels, there's really not much you can do all the time. It is definitely frustrating, so I completely get you. Fuego, you are playing my decks as Atomic? Okay, nice. Glad to hear it, man. This is a solid deck, man. I do like it a lot. Is Rocky leaving? Yeah, see you, Rocky. Have a good one. Yo, 20 from Cryptical Gamer. Yo, thank you, Cryptical. Let's go, bro. He said, I'll join the Discord and we can try and set it up then, lol. Yes, sir, man. Hey, yeah, just make sure to message me on there. Thank you once again, Cryptical, man. What a guy. What a lad. Shout out, Cryptical, man. Thank you once again, and I'm looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to it. All right, let's lock in on this match here. Try and see if we can pull out the win with Atomic's deck, I believe. I can't really drop my wall breakers until his Tesla dies, but we'll go for it now. W from Siru, W from Ferran. Yes, sir, man. W Cryptical for sure. He uses his barrel. We still get a wall breaker connection. That's huge. He's going in pretty aggressive here. I'm going to drop the defensive princess. By the way, Fuego, this has been my deck for close to a year, says Atomic. Very, very nice. Glad to hear it, man. That is huge. This is a very solid deck, and honestly, it's not really gotten many nerfs overall, so very solid. Let's split our gang here, see what's going on. Goes to the DP, that's okay. If I wanted to, I could probably go Evo Wall Breakers and force out a Tesla. I'll keep that in the back of the mind here. I think I'll actually save that for my Evo Recruits push. Yo, Cryptical Gamers, welcome to the Ember Elite, man. Let's go. He just got the Ember Elite membership. Now he gets to view videos right as soon as they're posted. He doesn't have to wait till 10 a.m. Shout out Cryptical, man. Welcome, 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 my guy. Thank you for the massive support on today's stream, Cryptical. You are such a lad for that, man. Thank you. John Nax says W Crypt. Yes, sir, man. W Crypt. Okay, let's see. Okay, we're still holding our own in this deck. In this match, rather. We're doing a pretty good job. We got to keep up the pressure. I probably should start playing some fake barrels since this guy does have the bar barrel. It's a little harder to kind of react to. And I think we'll just set up for our recruits push here. Perfect. Get down that princess as well. LogBait says, welcome to the VIP crypt. I love how Luke says that because he's also part of the Ember Elite squad. So that is amazing. Let's go for our Goblin Gang here, and then let's play our barrel on the side. He has a lot to defend right now. Is he going to catch our barrel? He does. Okay, shout out to Daniel, man. He's on top of his game. Daniel is on top of his game. Okay, actually, one thing I was kind of thinking, guys, I know we're kind of in an intense match, and I just kind of thought of this, is I want to do viewer 1v1s. What do you guys think about that? Would you guys be down for viewer 1v1s? Yo, Cryptical Gamers just sent one... He just sent a membership to John Knack. John Knack gets the membership. Yo, shout out Cryptical Gamers. He's giving back to the community. This guy might as well be Mr. Beast, man. Thank you, Cryptical. Let's go. Shout out to my boy John Knack for getting that one, man. Let's go. Hey, John Knack, let's see. He says, heck yeah. Oh, yeah, baby. John Knack's always tuning in to all the streams, so I'm very glad that this boy could get blessed by Cryptical Games. That is beautiful, man. Thank you once again, big dog. Man, I love this community, man. You guys are so nice. It's actually so cool just seeing a bunch of awesome people come together, watch some Clash Royale, and just have a good time, man. Actual peak life right there. Meanwhile, I'm just sitting here playing against some double prince kind of shenanigans, but that is all right. That is all right. We'll go with our princess here, and he gets a fat poison, but I think this is the time to just spam. Yeah, he can't stop this, right? Let's play the deep barrel, see if he's ready for that. I don't think he is, man. Let's see. Does he catch the deep barrel? He does, kind of. Not really, though. We still get some goblin hits. Look at the left side, though. The Evo recruit locks on with the little rascal girl. And that's GG. Well played. Let's go, man. Beautiful stuff. And Cryptical Games just sent another membership. And this time it went to Rocky Balboa. Thank you, Cryptical Games. What a guy, man. His graciousness does not stop. What a man, man. He gifted one to John Knack. He gifted one to Rocky. And he also got one himself. This man is unreal. He's putting up Jordan-type numbers right now. Thank you, Cryptical Games, boy. What a man. Man, this has been an amazing stream so far, guys. Thank you so much for just being here and enjoying it with us. And if you want me to play your deck, throw it in here, man. Because Cryptical is carrying right now. Let's go. His generosity knows no bounds. I love that, J Clash. You really are a Shakespeare with your words. Okay, wait, who's this deck from again? This deck is from Devin. Okay, nice. We got Devin's deck here. Giovanni says GG. We got the W's from Lug and Zero. Yes, sir, man. All right, let's go with our Hog Rider to start off here and see what's going on. Aditya says hello in the chat. Welcome in, Aditya. Hope things are going well for you, man. Let's go for our Ewiz on top of this princess. Good looks. John Max says, I always want to support the GOAT, but due to where I live, it isn't a place for me to get a job considering that I don't have a car. I appreciate it a lot, Crip. Hey, I got you, John Mack. Your presence is enough of a gift for me, man. Thank you so much, dog. Super glad that Cryptical, he dropped another 2. He said my debit card is out now. Thank you so much, Cryptical, man. Hey, you are such a blessing, Cryptical. Thank you once again for just showing up, just bringing some good vibes, Cryptical. That's all we could ask for from an amazing man like you. So thank you. And I'm definitely looking forward to connecting with you later. So thank you, Cryptical Games, man. What a guy. Bro sent his life savings. W Crypt, though. Hey, W Crypt, man. I'll be saying W Crypt till I die. J Clash says W Crip, not the gang. Y'all are crazy, man. Y'all are crazy. All right, let's see here, man. We got some nice stuff going on. We are going up against a bait deck here. He's got the Princess, Goblin Barrel, and yo, how is that Dark Goblin not getting splashed? I was about to say, that is crazy. W Fuego CR says Shambo Bambo. Thank you, Shambo. I just realized I'm taking a lot of damage right now. I need to play a little bit better defense here. John Nack says for real. Oh yeah, for real. Atomic says, well, bye, guys. I'm going to go now. Yo, thank you for stopping in, Atomic. Appreciate you, as always, big dog. And let's see. Can we pull out this win with this Hog Rider deck here? It is an interesting Hog Rider deck, I will say. And this guy's got a Megaknight. And he's going to have enough for Tesla here, so he's probably going to be able to kill my Hog pretty easily. Yep, sure enough, that's what he goes for. I guess I'll set up for my Dark Prince here. Make sure he can't get a Princess down. I would like the Evo Bats. Okay, yeah, we can't really... Evo Bats don't get a ton of value because this guy does have the Princess and the Firecracker, which both do a great job at taking out the Evo Bats. And what the heck? I forgot he had the Evo Dark Goblin. That is wild. This guy does have a ton of Hog counters, I feel like. Hog counters. He's got Bats counters. I feel like this man's got everything. Okay, let's go for our Knight right here. Let's go for our E-Wiz to help take out those guards and then hopefully help with the Mega Knight as well. Landon says, hey, how are you? I'm doing pretty good. How are you, Landon? Thank you for jumping in today. Crip is among the employed. I love how you put the asterisk, man. You like blocked it out. Clash Royale's matchmaking at its peak, says Zero. Oh, you're kind of right, man. You are kind of right. This is a little bit of a chopped matchmaking, if I gotta say. My bats get almost no value, which is very nice. All right, so we're going to restun that Mega Knight there. Perfect. I'll take my Fireball on top of the Firecracker. And maybe I can get something going here. If he over-defends the Knight, possibly. I don't know, man. He just always has enough for the Tesla, it feels like. Dark Goblin's going to come back as well. I will take my log value. Perfect. Okay, let's see. Swag Rider says, hey, bro, how are you? I'm doing good, bro. How are you? Welcome in, Swag. And since when did they give Mega Knight a buff? Yeah, Evo Mega Knight did come around, man. Fuego is 28 and divorced, and goodness, if I can speak, man, I don't know what it is today. I just can't speak. Fuego is 28 and divorced with 3 kids. Luckily, that is not my situation in life. Thank the Lord. Let's see here. Let's go for our Knights here to help defend this Evo Mega Knight. And I don't know, man. I just feel like it's so impossible to get any damage against this guy right now. I'll spam another Hog Rider here. Let's go for our Evo Bats behind as well, just to be annoying. Log the Princess. Evo Bats, please survive. Evo Bats, please survive. I can Fireball back here. We get a little bit... Yo, hold on. That was actually good damage. We're almost in the lead here. Not quite yet. LogBait, I'm 26 and married, says Cryptical. Nice, man. Hey, glad you are married, bro. That's a goal right there, honestly. Living the dream. Okay, so the question is, how do I actually like accomplish anything? Because you can kind of just play everything into the same lane here. But we do get a Fireball. That is something. That is a start. Let's go E-Wiz to help out with the guards. Let's go with our Bats, Hog Rider. Fireball. Oh, I'll take that Fireball. He is giving me a ton of Fireball value, to be fair. No way we can win this, right? Hold on. We do have a solid lead. If all he has is Mega Knight, I mean, he could be in some trouble here. Let's not let... Oh, that's a good Firecracker. That Firecracker is going to hit a lot here. Let's not let the Mega Knight on top of tower, please. Nice. Let's go. E-Spirit Clutch. I'm going to Fireball as well here with the log. Mega Knight does not make it to the tower. Fireball comes down, and that's GG. Well played. Somehow, some way, we got just enough hog damage to take the win, man. And I will take that. Beautiful stuff, man. Let's go. Oh, my goodness. I love that. I feel like I'm going to sneeze, though. All right. We should be good. All right, man. What a nice win, though. Let's go. Thank you, Devin, for the beautiful deck here. And, okay, let's see. So, the last deck we played was Devin. So, now we're going to be playing Rag and Savin. Let's see. Should we just play a few more games here, guys? What are you guys thinking? Longer stream? What are you guys feeling today? Okay, this is... I think we can win with this deck. It's kind of wild, but I think we can win with it. So, let's give it a shot. Time for a friendly match, says Swag Rider. Excuse me, I had to burp right there. Today I'm just gonna be doing viewer decks for the most part, unless if we get a special request maybe. But ooh, Pekka and Prince, my favorite combo. I mess with that. Pekka and Prince is a very scary and deadly combo, so yeah, I kind of mess with it too. Let's go. We got the Pekka coming down. I think I probably want to Xe against this Goblin Machine, I think. And yeah, we'll save our Prince for now. We'll go Prince with the next Pekka push. No need to rush things. That Goblin Machine is on top of tower. I knew I should have played my Xe higher. A little bit of a mistake on my end. We'll just reset here with the Princess in the back. And this guy's got both of the Goblin cards. The Goblin Machine and the Demolisher. So very cool. Let's see. Cryptical says, as long as you're not in my city, so I don't have to work overtime law. Oh, no, I was looking away, man. I look at chat for 2 seconds, and then I got a Goblin Drill right on top of my tower. Looks like everything's going to die pretty easily, though, so we should be fine. Hog Rider as well. Yo, do we need to pay for you to use the deck? No, you do not. Today is just viewer decks for everybody. All you got to do is join the Discord and go to the viewer deck suggestion channel and then drop the link to your deck. Simple as that. A box on my decks. Oh, goodness, I can't even speak. A box on my desk. I will say, though, reading names are sometimes hard because, like, you don't know where to break up the words. Let's see. A box says, yo, the goat. Yes, sir, man. If this guy pops an ability, we could be in a little bit of trouble. But we have just enough for the mini Pekka to save the day. Beautiful stuff. Let's see. For real, it disintegrates Cannon, Tesla, and Goblin Cage. It really does, man. I want to get an Evo Pekka Prince combo down. That would be nutty right now. Will this kill my Firecracker? I'm going to just play my Firecracker anyway. And if it does die, that's fine. Should only take one Goblin shot. Yeah, one Goblin Rocket is fine by me. And now it's time to set up with our Pekka here. I think, yeah, we'll play the Pekka now. Mini Pekka is so underrated, says Searu. Honestly, I kind of agree, kind of not. I like the Mini Pekka, but I also feel like it's clunky at the same time. Like, it's kind of just slow. It does do a ton of damage, though, to be fair. All right, we're going to have to use the Prince on top of this Evo Drill here. So we will not be able to get our Pekka push down just yet. But we do have Hog Rider Pekka, which is arguably just as good in my opinion. Go for our Firecracker here, and yo, hold on, second Pekka in front of the Prince. Yo, the cannon's gonna die to the Firecracker too. Hold on, kind of huge. We'll get our second Princess down as well. Pekka does a great job just kind of shredding everything. And I'm currently in a hotel right now since I'm at the beach, and someone's like banging outside. I don't know what's going on. They're like hitting the wall, but hopefully you guys can't hear that. So let's see. We'll get Xe to the back right here, and we'll kind of set up for our next push. I don't know, man. This is tough, though. This guy just has solid defense, and this deck can't really deal with all that. We'll go with our Prince, though, see if maybe we can make something work. Log these skeletons by chance. We are going to hit the Mighty Miner, too. Yo, is Xe on top of tower? It is. Yo, Xe's on top of tower. Yo, that's a ton of damage. Let's go. That's actually the damage lead as well. Let's go Princess down low just to have. John Nax says, that's what I tell to my girl. Yo, what? I think I know what that was in reference to what I said, but that is crazy. We're going to set up our next Pekka here and see if we can do this. Searu says it needs a rework, though. Are you talking about the mini Pekka still? Because that would be... a mini Pekka rework would be interesting. I agree with you on that. Let's go for... what do we do? Executioner down low, mini Pekka up high. I kind of like that. I do kind of like that. Mini Pekka's doing a good job taking everything out here. Let's go with our Hog behind our Pekka. And I think we're going to be fine here. Yeah, the Evo Xe is doing such a great job. The cannon misses the Hog Rider. Free damage from the Hog Rider. I'm going to actually sneak a Firecracker as well here. Hog Rider gets so much damage. Firecracker splashes the tower. If we can get one more Firecracker splash, that would be amazing. Let's go with our Xe here. Perfect. Okay, we need to make sure we don't eat too much drill damage. That would be like, what, 3 logs? Yeah, I don't think we can afford that right now. This guy has the Goblin Curse. Yeah, I think that's the first time he played it. Princess the Bridge, Sneaky Princess the Bridge, Sneaky Princess the Bridge. Good game. Let's go, man. What a nice stuff. Cryptical says, I sent you a DM on Discord. Perfect, man. I will make sure to respond to that. Let's go. What a nice win right there. I will definitely take that. See what we get out of the lucky drop. Gold. That's kind of lame, man. I was hoping to get some cards. That's all right, though. We're doing pretty well here. We just used, I want to say we used this deck right here. So let's go to Halen's deck. See what Halen has in store for us. Perfect. Okay. This is pretty nice. I don't know. We don't have the best graveyard tanks is kind of what I'm seeing here, but maybe we can make it work. Maybe, just maybe. Let's see. McCav says, do you know about it? Do I know about what is the question here? Landon says, I would donate, but I'm broke. Hey, that's all good, Landon. I appreciate you for just watching, man. That is all. That means enough to me. Thank you, Landon, once again. Okay, nice fireball on top of the Ice Whiz. Free little damage. Ooh, this guy could be running Graveyard too. He could also be running Xbow, so that's something to keep in mind here. Danny says W live. Yo, thank you, Danny. What a guy. Very, very kind words from you guys. So, okay, so, dang, he gets the King Tower activation off of the Hog Rider here. Kind of unfortunate, but that's okay. I can't tell if he messed it up because we have some good damage on top of his tower up there, as you can see. Maybe he messed it up. I was looking at chat, though. 2-2-2. All right, so poison on top of the Musketeer. That is fine. I'm still kind of confused how we're supposed to get this graveyard down because Royal Ghost is not a graveyard tank. I mean, maybe we're going to have to go like Hog Rider Graveyard or something. I'm honestly not too sure. All right, so okay, so he goes with the Kite with the Knight. I'm a poet and I don't even know it. And then we'll go with our Hog Rider on the opposite lane here. Probably just going to NATO once again. No, goes for the cage. Okay. If you guys didn't know this, I think I get it down in time. Skeletons behind the tower actually allows you to soak up 2 hits from the baby dragon before... whereas if you play the skeletons anywhere else, they only take up 1 hit. So kind of little cool tip for you guys. I wish I could have done it a little faster right there. Arcur says we need a Fuego game mode where you can only use Fuego bow. That's a genius idea. Genius. We need Arcur on top of the Clash Royale dev team for sure. All right, so we got the Royal Ghost down here. I do want to Fireball on top of that Ice Whiz, of course. Free damage. I don't know, man. This is looking a little tricky, though. The graveyard, the graveyard just feels like a dead card in my hand, though. I can't lie. Like, it just, I don't know. I don't feel the best from this graveyard here. Maybe I can get a nice Evo Musketeer down, though. Kill the Evo Knight and then kill the Baby Dragon. Okay, that was a pretty nice Evo Musketeer. I can't lie. That was pretty good. Plus, since this guy has the graveyard, since he has the King Tower activation, my graveyard doesn't even do much. You gotta hog the back in double and triple? Yo, what? I mean, you might be right, honestly. Kind of crazy to say, but maybe you're right. All right, let's go. Let's go hog graveyard here. We'll just see if this has any chance of working. Maybe we'll just throw him off guard. He has the poison too. Okay, man. Yeah, honestly, it's not even the deck's fault at this point, but the graveyard is going to do me 0 favors in this match, man. We're going to get absolutely no value from it. Okay, this guy does not know how to use graveyard because he's playing it in such an odd placement here. I will take it, though. He's going to give me some nice fireball value once again on top of the Ice Whiz. Hopefully I hit it. No, I missed it. Okay. Just ignore that fireball, please. I don't know what I was thinking, but that's all right. I thought he would play the Goblin Cage so that I didn't have to worry about the Ice Whiz, but I was completely wrong. Luckily, like I said, this guy does not know how to play a graveyard to save his life. Are you guys seeing this, man? This is the most wild graveyard placement I may have ever seen. So Ice Whiz is going to die though, to the Royal Ghost. I do have my Hog Rider plus the Fireball. I'm going to take my free Fireball cycle. Bang! Hog Rider gets a shot. Okay, beautiful. And he still forced out the Tornado. This is perfect. Let's go for our Royal Ghost on defense. Great matchmaking, by the way. I know, man. Like, if this guy had any clue how to play the matchup, we would be absolutely cooked right now, I tell you what. All right, let's go for our Skeletons. Let's go for our Hog Rider in front of the Bats. And I'm definitely going to try and snipe out the Baby Dragon. Nice. Fireball on top of the Ice Whiz as well. Hog will not get a shot. That is A-okay with me. Let's pull this Evo Knight backwards a little bit here. I might need to... Yeah, we need a Royal Ghost here. That's going to be a ton of Knight damage, I think. Unfortunate. Yeah, so he gets a ton of Knight damage. We still have a solid lead, though. And he does get the King Tower. He does get the King Tower with the NATO. Well played. For some reason, he's opted to switch lanes. And I don't know. It's like... I know it's not good for him, but it's kind of working out at the same time. Fireball comes down pretty nice there. Excuse me. Goodness, man. I had a greasy meal right before this, and I'm like burping up everything right now. I feel so bad, but... Let's go for our Musketeer on top of this. We still have a solid lead. We need more, though. We need more. Let's go for a... Naked Graveyard, honestly, isn't even worth it. Like, I can't even let myself do it. Okay, let's go for our Evo Skellies on defense. Hog Rider here as well. He goes with the... Oh, my goodness. He goes with the pre-poison to hit my Evo Skellies. I need my tower to do a good job taking out everything there. Hog Rider does get a shot. I'm going to go with my Graveyard just to keep up pressure here, and then I'll play one more Hog Rider. And then I'm definitely going to Fireball here. And I think we should have him because the Fireball is going to do a ton of damage. Hog does not get a shot. Log comes down, though, and I think that's going to do it, guys. GG, well played to Divine Quest right there. I will take it. John Nack says, if I was on the dev team, my first change would be making it easier to get everything and get rid of level 15. Honestly, that's a valid change right there. That is a valid change. I would delete Hog Rider and Recruits and Zappies and Flying Machine and Poison, says Siru. That is crazy. Y'all just deleting random cards. All right, I have no clue what deck I just played. Okay, let's see. I think I played this one. So let's see what Chimi has in store. Oh, okay, I think we got a little bit of the lag right there. Let's copy that one more time here. Where is the decks? Okay, this is the deck, right? I just want to double check, make sure this is the right deck. Okay, nice. Okay, this is an interesting deck, and I kind of like it. I am going to make one little change just for the sake of the fun. And yeah, I think we can make this work. I have a deep hatred for royal recruits. It may seem troll, but it works really good. Very nice. Landon says he sent a deck. Very nice. Good stuff. Berserker Cycle. I do like it, man. I do like the Berserker Cycle here. I need a Rage. Does Rage kills these wall breakers? No, it doesn't. Okay, we do eat one wall breaker shot there. Queen the Bridge. Yo, my man is going aggressive. I think I'm going to defensive miner, and then he'll pop his ability, and then we'll go Berserker. Okay, nice. And then we'll go with our wall breakers here as well. Pre-logs the middle for who knows what, but we get a double wall breaker connection. He gets some queen hits. That's all right. Oh, heck nah. Get Berserker out. You don't like Berserker, Archer? I feel like Berserker's a pretty, liked card in the community. Maybe that's just me. I would buff Rage, too. You think Rage needs a buff? That's crazy. Okay, this guy's letting Skeleton just eat his tower. I don't know if he threw his phone in a lake or what is happening right now, but I will definitely take it. That is some free wins right there. Okay, beautiful. This deck is going to take forever to 3-crown. This is going to be crazy. Log the dad, of course. What is the dad? What do you mean log the dad? That is crazy. All right, we'll go with our Berserker here. We'll go with our wall breakers, and hopefully we can just 3-crown this guy. Unfortunately, this deck is horrible at 3-crowning, like I said. Like, look at this, man. I have to let this Berserker 3-crown him. Like, are we serious? Berserker's actually doing some good damage, but we just need more. We need more. I'll draw my Berserkers, and then these last wall breakers should do the trick. Just charge your phone, Crypt. My phone is at 7%, and with God as my witness, I will watch until it dies. Hey, let's go. Cryptical's a true one right there. He's a true one. We got Lil Mac says, what up, Mr. Fuego? Yo, how's it going, Lil Mac? Welcome. And, okay, let's see. I think we'll probably play a few more here. Maybe one or two, maybe three. We'll see what you guys are thinking right now. All Goblin deck from, oh my goodness. All Goblin deck from Mr. Knack himself. I think we'll go with our Evo Dart Goblin. Let's see, man. Hanif says, hi, Fuego. How's it going? Remove Battle Ram and add Trojan Pony. Interesting idea. Hey, guys, we're almost at 100 likes on the stream. Make sure to like it up if you guys are enjoying. Just to see a cool number up there. John Knack says, if you know, you know. I don't have a charger on me, says Cryptical. Very nice. Okay, how are we going to defend this Megaknight, man? Do we have we have a Goblin Cage. I'm going to go for these Goblins, and then I might Cage. He goes for the Fireball. That's fine. Yo, Goblin Demolisher survives Fireball? Yo, hold on, what? Since when? Nah, this guy's got to have an underleveled Fireball, right? Since when does Goblin Demolisher survive Fireball? What? Nah, if it's not underleveled, I'm giving away a passroyale next stream. Because what? I promise you, if his Fireball is not underleveled, I'm giving away a passroyale next stream. Mark my words. I might do it anyway, but mark my words, man, because that is crazy. That is insane. Okay, I mean, surely I'm 95% sure his Fireball's underleveled, but we'll see. Roto says it is. Okay, I thought so, bro. I was like, no way a Fireball doesn't kill. That would have been insane. Okay, let's see. Oh, 20% battery. Yeah, that's my bad, boys. I need to charge my phone too. Crypto is not the only one, man. Let's see here. Let's go for our Goblin Cage here. Let's go for a Spear Goblin on the side. 2. Okay, Spear Goblins have great DPS, honestly. Spear Goblins have been becoming one of my favorite cards recently. This guy is running the Cannoneer Tower Troop, so I'm going to spam, and then I'm going to spam my barrel after he uses his spells or whatever. Perfect. We got the Evo barrel coming down. How's he going to stop it? I don't know, man. He's running the Cannoneer Tower Troop as well, which just makes it a whole nother world of pain here for my boy. And he just lost 2 towers. Okay, I guess only 1, but almost 2. Basically 1.5 towers. Landon says, when are you going to stream next? So let's see. So I get back from the beach on Sunday. Probably, I don't know if I'll have time Sunday night. Maybe Sunday night. If I don't have time Sunday night, then maybe Tuesday, during the day. I'll let you guys know, though. Make sure to join the Discord and grab the stream notification roll. A-Box says, do you prefer the beatdown meta or spam meta? Honestly, probably the spam meta. I don't know. I really dislike how strong Evo Barrel is, but beatdown meta just gets crazy sometimes whenever it's out of check. Okay, I'm probably going to lose my tower here, I think. Well, maybe not. I don't know. You never really know with Elixir Golem. So it feels like you're about to lose your tower, then you don't lose it, or it feels like you're not going to lose it, and then you lose it. So that's how it goes. I really just want to defend my left side. I could care less about my right side. But looks like we could get away with a pretty clean defense either way. I'm going to try and sneak his second tower if I can get it. Dark Goblin in the pockets. It's going to be close, but we get it. Let's go, man. Just on the brink of time with a buzzer beater, man. Very nice win. All right, excuse me there. And let's see what we got popping on. Okay, probably just going to play one or two more here. Yeah, probably going to play one or two more games here. I think I just played John Knack's deck, so let's play Zap's deck. What does Zap have? The Sour Duck deck. Oh, heck yeah, man. I love that. Okay, perfect here. Let's run this. Let's see how this goes, man. I'm totally down to play some Sour Ducks. Lil Max is a true professional. Thank you, boy. And then we get a GG from Hanif. Love to see it. Lil Max says Duck. Oh, heck yeah, man. We got the Sour Ducks deck. Let's go. So we are looking good here. Beautiful. I'm actually going to go Goblin Gang on the right side if he's not careful with his log here. I think he's going to overcommit on the gang. Okay, he does overcommit on the gang, but he gets the Tesla down. Okay, Tesla, Ice Spirit, Log, Knight. This is definitely looking like a fast cycle deck. The question is, what is his win condition? I'm going to Log instead of Knight because if he's running an Xbow, I'm definitely going to want to have my Knight in hand. Beautiful stuff right here. Love to see that. Once again, a little reminder, guys, if you do want me to play your decks, make sure to join the Discord and drop your deck link in the stream deck suggestion channel. Smasher says Xbow, and I think Smasher is exactly right. It is going to be Xbow as we see the archers come down. I'm going to go for my skeleton barrel in front here, hopefully force out a log or something. Okay, so we do force out the log. I'll go for my gang now. And do I go in and predict his Tesla? Is that a good play? I'm trying to think. I feel like it is. So let's go for our knight to defend his knight, and then we'll go for our mortar once the knight walks up. All right, let's go for our knight our mortar right now. He has the Tesla in hand. What does he go for? He does go for the Tesla. I'm actually gonna fireball here, and let's see, how does he defend? That should be a mortar lock, right? The archer should not be in range, and yeah, that's a mortar lock. I'll go skeleton barrel opposite lane just to pressure a little bit, and then I'll go gang last second in case he tries to log the skeleton barrel. Nice. Okay, we get a ton of damage because he wasn't able to play two cards at once. And that's a solid damage lead, man. I'll take it. Let's see. Crypto says, Dear God, let this 4% on my phone last till the end of the stream. I love that prayer. It's amazing. Do you do decks in chronological order? I do. A-Box, I do them in the order that they were submitted. All right, let's cycle our log here. We do have the Evo Mortar in hand, so I'm going to go for it right now. And then I'm not going to predict the Tesla. I'm going to say he's going to go Knight. No, he went Tesla. Okay, I'm going to fireball that. Can I get the lock? No, nice. That's a lock. Okay, I'm going to protect this as much as possible here. That's a ton of damage. He goes in. Xbow right on top of it. Yo, what? This is a mad lad. I need to go Curse plus Log to get some goblins on top of that Xbow. Nice. And then I'll go Defensive Mortar here. We are playing this Xbow matchup pretty well right now. Let's get their Knight down, please. We do get the Knight down in time, baby. Let's go. This is huge for us right now. Let's take the Musketeer Snipe. I'm going to go for my Fireball here on top of that Xbow. Perfect. The Musketeer is going to finish off the Xbow. And he drops the Well Played. I'm going to send him back some love. Thank you, Pusho Hearts Xbow. He goes for his Tesla. Tesla will not reach the Mortar right here. So we'll be a little bit aggressive. Try and get back to that Evo Mortar, of course. Let's go for our Curse Log combo just to take out those archers. And then we'll go for our Skeleton Barrel as well. He does not fireball in time, so he still has to deal with our skeleton barrel. Mortar locks on the tower for a shot, and that should be 2 fireball range, right? Yep, 2 fireballs are going to do it. I could even predict an Xbow with this Evo Musketeer. It snipes the archers instead. That's kind of funny. But let's go, man. What a nice win right here with the Sour Ducks deck. Barely even took any damage. Pusho sends some good game. I'll send him some love. GG's Pusho Hearts Expo. That's going to be all she wrote for this one, though. Man, what a nice win. What do you reckon is the most toxic deck? Personally, Megaknight can. I mean, Megaknight's got to be up there, right? Any Megaknight, like Megaknight deck, Megaknight Mirror, Megaknight E-Barbs, Megaknight Pekka, just all those crazy decks. All right, let's see. We just played Zaps, right? So it's whoever's after Zap. Kaya. All right, probably gonna play. This might be the last match right here, guys. We'll see. If we don't win, we might play one more. But let's see. We're going up against Antonio, and he's got the Dagger Duchess. So against Dagger Duchess, I like to just drop all my Royal Hogs in one lane and pray they don't have a Megaknight. Nice. Okay, this guy does not have Megaknight, doesn't seem. I'll take the Earthquake to help kill that hut. Very nice. And we get some good chip to start off this game right here. Let's go for our cannon. Skeleton surround the miner. And that's going to be a basically dead miner. And we're already up like 2,000 damage, guys. Look at this start, man. What a great start to the match. Mario Viva says clean, bro. Thank you, Mario. That's very kind of you. Phone's at 2%. I'm praying hard, says Crypto. Yep, guys, this is looking like the last game of the stream, so make sure to get all your last messages in if you want me to read anything. And yeah, let's go for the Royal Hogs here. See what else he has in hand. I mean, we know he has the Goblin Hut, but I mean that's not a great counter. He spent a ton of elixir right there, so he's probably gonna try and go in to get some damage back here. I think I'll drop my delivery on top of those bats, and then we can skeletons if he goes for the miner. Landon says, love your streams. Yo, thank you, Landon. Bro, you guys are just so kind, man. Like, you guys actually warm my heart. You guys bring back my faith in humanity, man. Thank you guys so much for being so kind. How do you defend Megaknight? That is a good question, especially with this deck, Father. So what you want to do is you want to rely on your Royal Delivery and Cannon to do the job. We perfectly caught his miner right there, which is nice. He goes for an interesting poison. Does not really accomplish too much. I'm going to go back in. Crypto says 1% with praying emoji. I love keeping tabs on Crypto's battery percentage here. It's very funny. Unfortunately for Antonio, though, he actually misses the pool, and we get a ton of damage. I will Earthquake just to kill those Spear Goblins. Very nice. All those Spear Goblins are dead. I'm going to go with my Evo Ice, and then I'll Skeleton on top of that one little pesky Spear Goblin. And that's going to be clean, man. Ryan says, favorite card of all time. Okay, now this is going to be a wild one for those of you who don't know my favorite card, but I love the Elixir Pump, man. I just feel like it's not really like any other card, and I think it's super unique, and I love that. So the Elixir Pump is my favorite card in all of Clash Royale. Let's see, so Evo Knight's going to die. The Archer Queen's getting some good value up there as well. Very nice stuff. Ooh, okay, that's an interesting hut. I'm going to actually Earthquake that, and then I'll probably go in with my Royal Hogs once again. 30 seconds left, and guys, we've just played such clean defense that there's really no way this guy can come back. Dole says favorite champion, and so if we're not talking about strength, because obviously I feel like the boss man is the strongest champion, I do think that the monk has the coolest ability, man. The monk's ability and just the insane things that can happen with it are wild. In my most popular short, actually, you'll see that the Evo Snowball comes down as I pop my Monk ability, and it sends an RG right on top of my opponent's tower. Absolutely crazy stuff. Check that out if you haven't seen it. But that's going to be the last match right there, guys. I will pull back here to Path of Legends. I'll show you guys. Currently top 8,000 in the world, sitting at 7,128. But I think that's going to be all she wrote for this one, guys. So thank you so much for tuning into the stream, man. I do love you guys. I love you so much. Make sure to subscribe if you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys in the next stream. Peace out.